Obviously grateful to the Lord for what He's done. It's been a miracle in my life. Where to from here? So on the sales side, you want to sell more. I think one of the messages that comes out of the last 2 days is commitment and massive action. I was interested to see what a theme show houses were. It's amazing how many times that pitched up in so many people's talks. So maybe you want to buy a couple of books on show houses. Maybe you want to interview a few top agents. Maybe you want to get on the internet and just Google open houses or show house techniques, or just start doing some research and just hone your techniques and show houses. That might be an idea that you'd come away with. Maybe there's something else, but commit to massive action. Massive action produces results. So get busy. Don't come to a 2-day event like this and get all inspired, and then in 3 days' time, like all the air's gone out of the balloon. Get busy. Make notes. Spend time tonight talking to the people you came with. Come out with a strategy for your business, and then commit to that with massive action. Put pen to paper and set goals for yourself. I mean that. Put pen to paper and set goals for yourself. Come up with a strategy. If you're not an EXP agent, I want to ask you, have you liked the people? You've liked the people. Hopefully you've seen enough and you've met enough people that you realize there's no smoke and there's no mirrors. So that's a good question to ask us. Have I liked the people? Do I trust these people? What a privilege to have Glenn here with us. Do you like the people? Do you like the culture? Do you like the culture? You know what culture is? The definition of culture is how people treat each other. And you've got an insight into how people treat each other. You saw Andrew, the head of EXP South Africa, who is technically an employee of Glenn. You saw them interacting with each other. If you had eyes to see, you would have noticed culture there. Huh? You saw Javi up here, representing EXP South Africa, and then agents who Javi is responsible to. He is accountable to the agents because he's the operations manager. You saw them interacting with each other. You saw the friendship between them. This 2 days is, if anything, it's a display of culture. Have you liked it? Does your company have this culture? What am I doing? I'm getting you to think. If you are not an EXP agent, these are the questions you should be asking yourself. Do I like the people? Do I like the culture here? And then thirdly, do you like the model? Is this a good opportunity for you? If all of the answers to those questions is yes, then my question to you is, what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Come and join us. I've been doing this for long enough. I've only been doing it for 3.5 years, but I have had enough conversations over the last 3.5 years to know that there are many people who want to come to EXP, but they always find a reason why they can't come yet. What are you waiting for? No, it's summer now. I just need to wait till autumn because autumn things slow down. Then I've got some deals in the pipeline. I need those to register first, and I've got a couple of big listings, and there's some complexity at home. And when autumn comes out, I'm definitely joining in autumn. And then it's autumn comes, and then winter follows autumn, and we need to just wait till winter because then it's slower in my neck of the woods. And we got the kids there's this tour, and they're going, and there's this other transaction which came along, and I've got to sort that out. And then winter comes and goes, and then it's spring. Spring will be a good time. We get to spring, and no, I can't join in spring. Things are just coming alive in spring. I've got to be where I am. I can't handle a change now. There's cash flow issues. You don't understand what we're going through. It's excellent. I love it, Stephen. It's wonderful. I'm definitely coming, but it's just we just need to wait for summer, and then summer comes, and autumn comes after summer, and winter comes after autumn, and spring comes after winter. And what are you waiting for? Get on with your life. You've got to be willing to take risks. You've got to be willing to take decisions in life. What are you waiting for? And then lastly, if you are an EXP agent On the agent attraction side, I again want to exhort you to massive action. If you have caught a vision in these last 2 days for, yes, I'm going to keep selling, but maybe I can dial back my activity on the sales side and in a disciplined, orderly, consistent fashion, give myself to some intelligent agent attraction initiatives. I want to start building my revenue share team. I know lots of you are feeling the excitement of that, and it's good. It's the best opportunity you will ever see in your life. Massive action. What do you do first? Make a list. Make a list of every estate agent on the planet that you know. If you can make a list of 500 names, the better. They don't only have to be in Cape Town or your city. They can be anywhere in South Africa, and as we've just heard from Glenn, they can be anywhere in 24 countries around the world and counting. Make a list of every estate agent in the world. You say, yes, okay, I've got the list. I know there's Mary, there's Joe, there's Bill, there's Bob, okay, I've got the list in my head. A list in your head is not a list. It's got to be written on a piece of paper or on an Excel spreadsheet on your computer. It's got to be something that you can add another name to, and then you can switch on the computer or you can pull the piece of paper and it's right in front of you. Because when you get to 2 till 5 on a Friday afternoon to now make your agent attraction phone calls. And we can give you the scripts. We can tell you what to say on the phone. We've got the model explained video. We've got all the resources you could possibly hope for to build your revenue share team. But you have to make the phone calls. You can't get to 2 o'clock and now, okay, it's 2 to 5, I'm going to make my calls now. And then, who was it? Was it Bob or Bill? Or no, I got to do a Google search on Bob's cell phone number. You're never going to get anywhere. You've got to be able to sit down at 2 o'clock, pull out your list and start phoning. That's how it works. Make a list. I'm telling you guys, I've just shared gold with you. If you ask anyone that's got a huge revenue share team and you say to them, what is the first thing anybody should do? This is what they will tell you. True story, Brent? Make a list. Do you have a list of other estate agents? Once you've done that, commit to what we might call a regime or a discipline. Have some time that you set aside either every day or once a week or whatever it's going to be, and then stick to that. And have a goal. I'm going to phone at least 5 agents every Friday, and I'm going to set up appointments for the following week, and we're going to watch the model explained video together. It is as simple as that. It's not rocket science, guys. It's getting them to sit down and watch the video with you. It's as simple as that. And as we've heard, the right people will see it. The right people will see it. The last thing I have to say is, thank you to all of our international guests. Hopefully we've said thank you enough times, but we are so grateful to you. Okay, guys. So God bless you. We will release the dates as soon as we've got them for Build 2025. And we'll see you in a year's time.